Hi, it's Krista at the Secret Yarnery. Welcome to WIP Wednesday, episode 2. Is it episode 2? Kind of. We used to do WIP Wednesday years and years ago, but this is episode 2 of the new WIP Wednesday. We're working on this. So the deal about WIP Wednesday, you grab something you're working on, I grab something I'm working on, and we hang out together. I find something to watch on the telly, you find something to watch, or just hang out with me, and we get a little bit of progress done on something. I do not have a sip, actually, but I just had a coffee, probably why I'm talking so fast, so I think I'll make it. It is a busy day for me. It's 8:25 in the morning. Already done my first trip to the gym. Have to take Mir at 10 o'clock and Tania to her work experience at 10 o'clock, conveniently in the same complex. And then again in the afternoon, I have to take my husband and one of my other sons to the gym. So I don't have that much time to crochet anymore. I have like little snippets of time. So I have to leave in an hour. And that includes going to wake up the kids, making sure everybody's ready. So let's say I have half an hour to crochet with you. And I've been waiting for this one. Oh, I love it. Oh, last week there was some questions. I guess I should start at the top and get my yarn assembly in order. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's a scissor collector. Who knew? Where's your scissors? I don't know. Right there. My yarn. What am I working on? Do I have one I'm working on? Oh, I do. So I have this one to finish up with this. But what I want to do, put you over here. What I want to do is frog this back, at least to make a square, so we can see how they go with my other squares. Because we can at least lay out like a little bit of a grid and see if we like it. Now, if there was questions about the yarn, this is Magic Worsted from Ice Yarns. It comes in a bunch of different colorways. It is honest, sincere 4-weight. So I'm using a 6mm hook for my squares because I want them to have a texture. I don't want them to be like super floppy. I think that'll happen over time anyway. So I'm using a 6mm for my squares, but I used a 7mm for my shawl. So can you see how it's flatter with the 7mm, not as textured. Let me put one on top so you can see the difference. So the orange one is with a 6mm and the bluey greeny one is with a 7. So squares, I'm using a 7. Oh, also last week, guess what I did? I made the same number of rows as I did for the C2C Masterclass, not the same number of rows to match my squares. So I made 2, and I was like, gee, I have a lot of yarn left over. And then I went to count, and I did 10 rows before I decreased instead of 12. So I had to go back, make them bigger, join the yarn, blah, 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 fix it, basically. I had to fix it. So I also get distracted when I'm talking to people and crocheting, just saying. So I can't talk to you too much. Or I have to, before I decrease, I really have to make sure. Another thing I did when I thought I was doing it right, it was my decrease row, but then at the end, I made that first block to make it taller. So mental note to self, when you decrease, when you start decreasing, you really have to not work into that last block. You just chain and turn and come back. So I'm going to I'll be mindful of that. And we can start crocheting on this. Let me get my little area set up. We are here today. There we go. I hope you can see. Put the hair up. Better. More, maybe not better, but usual, normal. Now, how can are you zoomed in or out? No, that's the wrong way. Okay, how's that? Weird, right? You got to be up more. Sorry about your face. Okay, is that all right? All right, now, another crochet tip for you. Beanbag in a pillowcase. So you turn a pillow into a beanbag, much better support for your back. You just get it comfy, and then you're good to go. So, oh, we got to find a show. I have not watched Gordon either. We could go back to Gordon. Let's see what else there is. Oh, there was a show on Netflix. Tokyo Heist. I don't know. I haven't watched it. Looked interesting. Oh, 90 Day Fiancé UK. I forgot I was watching that. Oops, pressed the wrong button. So, I'm going to watch that one. I fell asleep, so I watched like the first episode like a lot of times. Also watching Spotless. Spotless is pretty good, but it's more of like a watching with your eyes kind of thing. Okay. Let's do MasterChef. It's solid. Shark Tank's also a good one. You don't really have to look up too much for Shark Tank. Okay, let's do Shark Tank. Let's see. I usually save Shark Tank for watching with Mir. But let's watch it and see. Season 15, episode 15. Okay. Guys are walking in with coldest on their shirt. Okay, let's see. Music for you. It is a thermos that keeps things cold for 36 plus hours. I don't know. $600,000 for 2% equity. So that's pretty steep. So they're selling about $10 million of water bottles a year. So now the sharks are impressed again. Last year they sold 15.1 million. So now everybody's very interested. Coldest. That's the name of it. Ah! Drop my flicker. So Mr. Wonderful's like, I thought your presentation absolutely sucked until I heard your sales. They're not very good at their numbers. They did not get a deal. Next episode, please. What are you watching and what are you hooking on? Tell me what you're hooking on in the comments. If you got a sip that's delicious. It is 8:43, 8:44. So I'm gonna try another 15 minutes and then I have to start waking up the kids. Now they're pitching a marshmallow cream. I backed up. A marshmallow cream, plant-based, so no gelatin, and you put it in the fridge. I don't know. Let's see. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh my gosh, this is my last row. I thought I was going to be early and have to keep going. Okay, last row. At the end of the row, we're going to figure out what I'm doing so I don't make it bigger at the end. Right? Is that what I got to do? Let's see. Bidding war starting on the marshmallow cream. Like Damien just went in straight. People aren't, they're not even done talking and he's like in it. They got a deal. They got a deal. They got a deal. Oh, I forgot to pay attention at the end of the row, as usual, as expected. Okay, so this side, can you see it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Boom, went too far. That is tricky. All right, now 12 and 12, that's my row count. Turning and going back. That's halfway. So the next one is a pet healthcare app, but they want like a lot. I think it's like 2.5% for $250,000 or something. Nobody seems excited about it yet. Let's see. $9:03. I have that left to do. I might wake up the kids a little late. Ooh. They got a deal from Mark Cuban. Everyone else went out. I don't know. It's called Mella. M-E-L-L-A. Mella. It's a thermometer that you put underneath your dog or cat's front leg to read the temperature, which I guess you can tell if your dog or cat's healthy or well, if they have an infection, I suppose, right? Okay, interesting. Now I think I might have to go wake up the kids. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, let me wake them up and then I'm gonna come back and we will finish this up before I have to go. I hope. Okay, be right back. Okay, woke up the kids. Let's see if they stay awake or if they roll over and go back to sleep. Hopefully not. Okay, back to finishing this. And finishing this. more exciting. It's done. So it is 12 after 9, so I think it took me like 45 minutes. It feels like it. Let's lay it out and see if we like it. With my big mess going on. Let me show you with my phone. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Do you like it? Let me know in the comments. Tell me what you think. So these would be the blocks together. Other way. That way? Something like that. What do you think? This is a little washed out. This is a little more vibrant. But it's what I got. It's what I got. And there is some brighter colors in there. Like there is some brighter shades. Anyway, I'm going to do it because it's what I got. And I have this. Oh, I just want to have it finished. I think it looks so cute. Oh my gosh, look. Let me get my face out of the way. Isn't that the cutest? Where are you? Get some more over there. Adorable. I need more of that turquoise. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are and what you're working on, how far you got. Were you sewing in ends? Were you working on a blanket, working on a project, working on an outfit, a wearable? Let me know in the comments. Amigurumi, and I'll be seeing you very soon in another video. Stay hooked. Oh my gosh, so late. I can't believe I have to go to the gym and driving kids to the gym. It's not like I have to go to the gym. I have to drive so many kids to the gym at so many different times. It's really weird. I thought this summer would be like all relaxing, like, oh, now we're all at home, so I just get to crochet all day till you wake up at noon. But this fitness thing, I'm telling you, although I'm really happy for the kids, it's good, but I guess you're going to have to come with me. So let's see how far I get by next Wednesday. Stay hooked.